All right, so let's get into this Raw here.
Who's your phone? Who's your phone? That's the intro.
Yeah, we get the whole thing at the beginning there.
You know, I got to get that in there.
No, of course. And we go to a cold open here to explain the actions last week on Monday Night Raw. So Undertaker and Steve Austin get challenged to a tag team Hell in a Cell match against Kane. I'm about to call Kane.
That's a good tag.
Kane. Mankind and Kane with Paul Bearer.
Now, the Hell in a Cell was just here.
That's
it
right.
was just above the ring.
Yes,
and also,
well, I can tell you what happened there.
Oh, tell me.
It was a double taping because they did the
Fucking
live,
kayfabe.
the live, and then the taped version of Raw. So this is the taped version of Raw.
Oh, well, that
before
Tony,
the
that
preview.
actually makes a lot more sense.
Because that's why they're like, oh, we got to incorporate the cell because we have it. So we got to.
Because you
wow.
can't just take it away. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
there, so we got to do it twice. So that's why. Because they used to do that a lot back in the day, where they do a live one
did
and
a
then
live
the
and
next
tape,
one wasn't live. Yeah, so that's what they did here.
That's pretty smart. Okay.
So this video package, at some points in this, and maybe because it's just low res 4:3, that I swear to God, I feel like I'm watching a WWF No Mercy video.
Dude, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Like
I can
right at
see
the
that.
beginning where it's like cutting to different stuff and it's like
Yeah,
it'll
it's like the
flash
intro.
one color
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it feels like No Mercy a lot there.
Sure, okay.
But yeah, so they're fighting. Lights go out. Taker is missing now.
He's not
in this
there.
Hell in a Cell, and Mankind and Austin are fighting outside the cage, and Kane and Mankind jump Austin, and Paul Bearer locks himself in this Hell in a Cell so no one can get to him specifically.
Right, because he's trying to avoid, of course, The Undertaker.
And well, Undertaker was under the ring, of course. There he goes.
How is that possible?
Undertaker erupts from under the ring and he beats the shit out of Paul Bearer.
Rips the canvas? That is crazy. They got to make a hole for him specifically there, right? Because, like, otherwise he's ramming his head into boards.
Yeah, I guess they, yeah, okay, this is the taped, oh no, that was the live one. I guess they just replaced it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they
There's probably
replaced
time.
it. But yeah, man, he fucking pillar to
Dude,
post beat the shit out of Paul Bearer.
He annihilates Paul Bearer, and then Kane, the visual, because Kane is desperately trying to get to his dad, who is getting just he is getting pummeled by the Undertaker, and Kane, his attempt to get into the Hell in a Cell is not through the door, like trying to rip the door off, which he did in the first Hell in a Cell match with the Undertaker in the cell.
Right.
His
Oh
way
my
to get into the cell.
God, he did. Yeah.
His way to get in the cell.
gosh.
Yeah. His way to get in the cell is to just lay on top of the cell and look inside of it.
I imagine that's what he was saying. They should have mic'd him up like the NFL players.
Yeah, rip the door off, dipshit.
That's
The fuck?
crazy, dude. Paul Bearer is home watching via satellite as Kane breaks his silence. Tonight on Raw is War.
Yeah, they legit show Paul Bearer sitting in a chair. He's in a green robe, button-down shirt at his house.
Fuck.
I mean, this is a nice little. He's got a fat TV down there.
This is how all houses look like in 1998. I don't know how to explain it to you, but this is how they look.
that is fucking true.
My brain says this is every house I was ever in. That's not right, but it is totally right.
Somehow, no, James, I totally understand what you're saying, because I saw this house and I'm like, this looks like my house growing up.
Dude, yeah, I don't know if everyone's mind like gets a collective hive mind from the era they grew up in, but this looks like the house I was in every day of my life.
Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, Paul Bearer will hear Kane break his silence for the first time in front of the world.
To my door. No. Dude, this is so fucking hard, dude. Oh,
This is wrestling.
This is hard. Wow. Yeah, and the branding and the look, and it's just fucking. Here's
pyro.
these thin mats and these fucking barricades, and all the
Trust
fans
City.
here are just fucking. All of them have their little cameras. They're taking little disposable cameras, and yeah, this
Yeah,
is
and
cool.
everyone's holding a stone cold middle finger foam finger.
middle finger, foam finger, and then fucking Steve Austin, South Park character. And
Dude, yeah, this is the, if I'm going anywhere, this is the life I'm living, this era.
yeah, so I think like the name cards on this era are super cool. Like it's got like
Everything's a trust.
Green like Target, and it says Kane.
I always associate that with DX, but yeah, that was just what they were doing for the nameplates.
Yeah, I thought that was cool as shit. I always liked that We talked about it on, what was it, the last Raw we did, where it was like, or maybe it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, here's the name card, and then in huge letters, this is the name of the person. That's it.
Oh yeah, no, I think that was Raw. Yeah, because it was Raw 03 or whatever.
Yeah, just Terry, size 150.
Yeah, you're right. And then when the cards come up, it's like they're like gunshots going off when the name plates show up. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was watching like Old Thunder and shit too, and like it'd be like lightning go.
Yeah, I mean everything was just
fucking
big.
Raging Cajun.
That's why be lame. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's true. So Vince McMahon Town Hall starts the show off here, and we have to introduce, of course, everyone's favorite son of Paul Bearer,
Undertaker.
No.
Sorry,
He'll come on
apologize.
later, though. I promise.
Yeah, Vince introduces the next WWF champion. I give you Kane. And the lights go out. Everyone's chanting for Austin, by the way. No one fucking fucks with Vince. They don't fuck with Kane. They're chanting for Austin.
I'm thinking about it now. Did this crowd just watch Steve Austin beat the shit out of Kane on top of the Hell in a Cell?
Yes.
Then they sent him on the back, lifted the cage up, and said, "Welcome to Raw."
yeah, bring out Kane.
What the absolute fuck? How do you watch that?
And not only that, James, they saw Paul Bearer get beat up by Undertaker, and now he's at his house.
Wow, that's nuts, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, it didn't matter though. Whatever.
Nah, yeah, I'm sure the crowd was drunk as fuck. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude. So Paul Bearer is at his house watching this show on a little CRT TV, 500 yards out, watching it sideways.
Why is it so fucking far
He's so far away, drinking juice also. I don't know what he's drinking.
I thought it was Coca-Cola. Is it juice, you think?
I think
wine
it's juice. Paul Bear's a juice guy.
Dude, I was
wine
surprised.
juicer.
Like, I for some reason, when I was a kid, I used to watch the CRT like right on top of that bitch. I'd be like standing in front of it, like, oh shit.
Dude, I was definitely sitting in front of it, cross-legged. Yeah, man.
Dude, I had one of those TVs that had headphones, so I was like right up to the screen with my headphones on, just watching this.
Dude,
TV
yeah, Austin's coming out. I'm fucking standing up. Come on! Yeah, I'm sitting in the front room. Dude, Tony's sitting in the front room with the headphones on, and he's about to see some.
Dude, I'm supposed to be in bed at this point. I'm flipping channels back. I'm watching sports. I'm not watching wrestling. I swear.
Tony crotch chopping at the TV, standing in front of him. Oh my god!
So the promo here that Vince cuts is the most insane soap opera type promo I've ever heard, man.
This is. Yeah, it's absurd. Before Vince starts talking, Michael Cole says, "Oh, it couldn't have been a pleasant Father's Day for Kane yesterday. He must be distraught after seeing Paul Bearer attacked by the Undertaker." Kane? Kane celebrates Father's Day. Listen,
yeah,
and I'm going to say this right here, James. I'm going to say this. You can celebrate Father's Day any way you want, and I think you should celebrate Father's Day by going to wrestling events. That's how I would celebrate Father's Day.
Yeah!
Especially this year in 2024.
Yeah,
Please
especially in this year.
Yeah, I would. But yes, this is where there's so many Stone Cold middle finger, foam fingers in the crowd on this hard cam shot.
They should have Al Snowed that shit. Every single person in the crowd has a foam finger, middle finger.
I thought you were gonna say like you throw them in the ring.
Oh no! Have a bad match.
Absolutely suck.
Stink like shit.
Hey, why you say that? Why would you say that about me?
Suck all the air out of the room.
Do you guys even know what a false finish is? Huh?
For 20 minutes of Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, sadly we're gonna get a lot of that later, but yeah, Vince says this Sunday, Kane, when you face Stone Cold for the WWF Championship, will be the greatest day of your life. All the while, Kane is standing there, staring up at the ceiling with voice box tucked into his belt.
I noticed that too, and I don't know if I ever noticed that before this, that he had it tucked in the little belt.
he couldn't have just palmed it. It wasn't big. Why couldn't he just
No,
palm
that's just
it?
where he keeps his shit, you know? It's like it's like his version of a Benjamin.
And he hits it.
Yeah, 2024 Kane would just have a vape on him.
And he would end up sounding the same, oddly enough. So
yeah, you're right. Got the same fucking popcorn voice.
So yeah, Vince says, and Austin, as Kane stands before you here tonight, he dedicates this title match to his father, Paul Bearer, which is also, I mean, that's a whole nother discussion of its own. That
Yeah,
Paul Bearer,
right.
Paul Bearer fucks, because I'm pretty sure soon or around this time is when they did the sneaky camera where Paul Bearer and Jerry Lawler were in the back just talking about him fucking Kane's mom.
I'm gonna tell the whole world he's my son. He is my son, Jerry. It's that simple.
Come on. Tell me you nailed the Undertaker's mother.
And there she was in this little teddy outfit. Act like I am now either. In fact, Jerry, I was kind of studly.
Yeah, Paul Bearer is long dicking people. I know that for sure.
That is insane.
And that's in his house. He's a homeowner with Kane.
He made both Undertaker and Kane. That's what you fucking come up with here? Maybe you should look
Kane
into...
lives there.
What you're... Kane has a bedroom in Paul Bear's house.
Kane lives
Stay out of my room, Paul. Dad, he calls his dad Paul for some reason.
Stay out of my room, Paul.
Stay out of
where the fuck else is Kane staying?
I guess I never thought of that.
Motel
I mean,
6? I don't fucking know.
in a car underneath it.
How the fuck is he getting his
Depths of
venues?
hell? I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot. Well, okay, so on top of that, yeah, he dedicates his match to his father, Paul Bearer, and a challenge like you've never been challenged before in your life, because Kane challenges you in a match that has never been held here in the WWF. Kane challenges you to a match where the winner will be the man who draws first blood on his opponent. And JR says, what? What does he mean?
What does he mean?
Dude, I totally thought he right when he said that. I said, that sounds exactly like Johnny. What the hell?
Tony, I thought that there was a moment later on where I wasn't convinced that you just like sent in a clip or like dubbed it over.
I joined your Discord.
You are 98 Jim Ross for sure.
What the hell do you want? I'll beat you up.
Yeah.
Somebody said that on the Reddit. Did we talk about that last week? I forget where we
Like
talked about.
as time goes on, like 2000, like into the 2000s, like JR starts to sound different, but right here, this is your Jim Ross.
What the hell was that? What's she doing with all that ass on a Monday night?
No, someone said on the Reddit that you sound more like Jim Ross than Jim
Than he
Ross sounds
does
like Jim
now?
Ross today in AEW.
That's right, too.
That is fucked up. That is
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Right around here.
I'm sorry that I've
What?
infiltrated your
What does he
brain.
mean?
What? What does he mean?
I love this idea, though, that they're doing a first blood match and Kane is fully gimmicked out, clothes
they don't-
on,
dude.
mask on.
Yeah, dude, they don't even
Hair.
talk about that until like halfway through the show where JR says, he's got a mask.
Yeah.
It's not a concern until later.
It's so, like, the Kane character is so all over the place over the years. Like, tonight we'll talk about what Kane's like tonight when we get to it. But, like,
Sure.
Kane, as it goes on, starts gaining IQ at a rapid pace.
That's true. That
Like-
you're right. Is it the mask? Oh no, he's masked. He's masked still when he just starts talking normal.
Tonight,
He's talking.
I will burn.
Yeah, right. His character just gets smarter and smarter. It's like reverse Abyss.
That is fucked up.
That is very accurate, actually.
It's fucked up to say. It's right, but it shouldn't say it.
Dude,
That is crazy.
wow. Yeah, that
No,
is
but
crazy.
you're right.
I've
You're
never
too
even
right.
thought of that. But yeah, that's right.
Kane, or Vince says, I'll tell you how confident Kane is. Kane is so confident that he will offer in writing a special provision in the contract. Kane, if you would speak publicly for the first time, what does that contract further state? So Kane goes into his belt loop or buckle, I guess. It's just in his fucking pants.
He unsheaths that.
And he, and he pulls out. How is this a voice I
Modulator?
wrote down. Is that what it's called?
I'm sure it's not called that, but what I thought was a voice modulator.
I wrote down voice box, which is
That's
not
probably
right.
that might be right.
It's called an electrolarynx is what the name is.
I'm not gonna be able to remember that.
Because I had to look it up. Electrolarynx. I
well-
remember in school, they brought someone to school that was like a smoker. It was like, listen to this shit. This is gonna scare the fuck out of you. You're never gonna want to smoke cigarettes ever
Tony,
again.
yeah, DARE program.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. And they brought this
Yeah.
person and they had a hole in their throat and then they put that.
But I've
voice
already
box
seen
up.
that because it was Ned from South Park also had it.
Speaking of that, by the way, Tony, I had a guy on my block that had that, and he was a super nice guy, but like every time he came up to me, I was like, "Whoa, Kane!" That's
know.
crazy.
They, like,
How do
did
I
the
not
opposite.
think of fucking Kane?
Dude, they did the opposite for me because I'm like, I want one of those things. How do I get one? Like,
You just have to
I better
smoke a
start
lot of
smoking.
cigarettes. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, ruin your life.
Yeah,
Just
smoke this whole
right
box
now.
of cigarettes, why don't you?
Yeah. So yeah, Kane pulls I'll just call it voice box. It's not that, but he
Sure.
pulls up the voice box to his neck, and he says, "If I do not win the title, I will set myself on fire.
Yeah, that's right. Kill yourself.
Dude, by the way,
it gets worse.
Dead silence right after this, dude. Because
No pop, no reaction.
This idea is like he's wearing a mask, so like even him talking, you can't hear, and then he's using the voice box. It is like so hard to hear in the crowd.
like-
I'm sure they have no clue what he said.
Yeah, that's
That had to
right.
have been it.
Kane will professionally end himself.
No, you will just beat your ass. And then I'll kill you later. Yeah, so they cut back to a shot of Paul Bear. Paul Bear's flipping out in his house because his son just on TV said he was going to set himself on fire if he lost the WWF title. And Vince says, so confident is Kane that if he doesn't become WWF champion this Sunday, he will set himself on fire and breathe his last breath. Now, please forgive me if I'm mistaken.
That's the type of dog a wrestler needs.
That is true. But Kane
Or
did
he's a
not
giant
say
idiot.
that last part.
Set myself on fire.
And breathe his last breath.
He did.
No.
At no point did Kane ever say he was going to die. He was just going to set himself on fire. And throughout
Kane
the
looks
whole
over,
night,
what the fuck you talking about? I just set my like, arm on fire. So.
Wait, hold on. What? I
Wait
didn't
a
say
minute.
that. I didn't say that shit.
He's not smart enough yet.
Dude, terrible negotiation tactic too. Like, can I get a title match or I'll set myself on fire? You could just ask for the match
Sure.
first.
If somebody came to us and said, if I get a title match and I lose, I'll set myself on fire, I'd be like, yeah, all right, you won it.
Yeah, you're
Let
losing.
me see it. Well, thankfully, wrestling is real. So,
Yes,
know.
of course. That's true.
Yeah.
Kane did not have to have this provision. Vince
Well,
was giving him a
he
title
needed
shot.
it.
It's not confirmed yet because Austin has to accept it. It's not confirmed.
Austin's going to say, no, I'm not going to fight Kane unless he kills him, unless he sets himself on fire.
Oh, that's a real good deal you got there. You set yourself on fire. Yeah, hell yeah.
And throughout the whole night, they keep repeating this breathe his last breath thing. There's a good chance Kane has already survived being set on fire. He doesn't have to die.
Well, you have to understand that Kane's life has been so bad. It's been so fucking bad.
It's gonna be
He's
good
had
now.
to live with Paul Bearer. All right, the TV's not even that big in there.
I can't see from this far back, Paul. Why is he keeps calling his dad Paul?
Paul Bear's slanging dick in the house. Robe
He
on.
has to stamp listening to it. That's Kane.
Kane's in his room, hands over his head.
Quiet down in there.
So yeah, he said, "Look, I either win this title and move out, or I'm setting myself on fire for real." Move out. That's the only way he moves out is if he gets the payday from being the champion.
Let me leave. I can't listen to you do this anymore.
This is one of my favorite ultimatums ever. Wrestling with ultimatums is so sick.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, thankfully, it's the first blood match.
Yeah, I guess
Kane kind
I
of
guess
lucked out in that regard. I doubt he fucking negotiated that one.
Well, he wasn't smart yet, so no. I think Vince just said, "Hey, you want to set yourself on fire?" Yeah.
Probably didn't tell him a match. Like, you cool with, like, set yourself on fire? Sure. So Kane will take on the Road Dogg here tonight.
Not looking good for Road Dogg. I'll tell you that.
And if I don't win this match,
If I don't beat Road Dogg.
dude, how do you fucking? I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but like going from this thing where like they're putting his life on the line to anyway, gets wrestling the Road Dogg tonight.
Surely he didn't need to have a match tonight. Like, he could have gone without the match.
No.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like what?
What you
what
mean?
He has to go 50-50
Someone's got to
with
kill the Road
Dogg.
Dogg.
Doggy style, Paul. No.
He's not even feuding with DX yet, I don't think. I think he's
Yeah, but the
No,
number,
he
no,
just-
they are. Yes, they are.
Are they?
Kane and Mankind are the number one contenders for the tag titles right now, fellas.
Oh, that's fair. But they are. DX is feuding with the Nation.
Everyone's feuding with everyone on the show, I think.
Kane is feuding with life.
Himself.
And my dad.
Paul.
So yeah, they're doing like the singles tag team stuff. So Kane takes on the Road Dogg.
Oh yeah, because Mankind faces fucking Billy Gunn.
Right, yeah. Billy Gunn takes on fucking Mankind. So like that's the main event, by the way. Billy Gunn and Mankind.
Now, why did you say that with such disdain?
Because we have to watch these matches tonight.
True.
Yeah. So we got the King of the Ring coming up, of course. King of the Ring quarterfinals are the following matches. We have Ken Shamrock versus Mark Henry. We got Jeff Jarrett versus Mark Marrow. We got The Rock versus Triple H. And we got Dan Severn versus Owen Hart.
These are all matches tonight.
Yeah, that's right. And they'll go to the semifinals and then, blah, 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 blah.
The semifinals and the finals are at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, right. So they have to wrestle twice in one night is what they say on
That's right.
commentary. So we kick off the King of the Ring quarterfinals with Ken Shamrock versus Mark Henry.
Yeah, Mark Henry's out here with the Nation of Domination, and The Rock has an incredible outfit on with the shorts and the shirt, and Godfather's looking icy, and Owen Hart's in his gear with sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah.
Crooked sunglasses, but sunglasses nonetheless, and he's looking good. Ken Shamrock looking fucking as natural as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, I mean, got to be top 5 natties ever.
Yeah, I mean,
Mark Henry might
They
be
call
top.
him the natural, by the way.
No, they call
fuck.
this guy later the natural. I probably should have.
I'm gonna call him a piece of fucking shit. I promise you that.
Couldn't believe I saw that match, but
Dude, me
we'll talk about
too.
that one later. So yeah, Mark Henry's out here, man. Mark Henry's traps at this point.
Whew.
Wow, he looks fantastic here.
He is fucking gigantic, man. Yeah, he does look great.
All of Mark Henry stuff, he's still pretty green. Ken Shamrock's still pretty green.
Sure.
So we got some pretty standard corner splash, elbow drop, heat stuff here.
They do kick out the Nation at the beginning of the match, by the way. Commissioner Slaughter is out here, and
They
he's
like
like,
kick and choose
Get
all
outta
night
here.
about that.
Okay, in my mind, maybe I was wrong. Did they do it just for only the King of the Ring matches?
Oh, it's like Continental Classic rules.
Yeah, like it has to be
No, China
bullshit.
stays out there for Triple H and The Rock.
Maybe she's got carte blanche.
Oh, maybe.
For some reason.
Got carte blanche because someone's got to fucking fuck some finishes up.
Someone's got to do a fuck finish for Triple H. They have to.
We have to get some heat in this match, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mark Henry elbows Shamrock in the back. He gets him in a bear hug. The only thing I'm thinking here is, wow, this is like that 2K showcase I was watching Johnny play.
Oh my fucking god! I'm glad I didn't have to do any of these goddamn matches. But yeah, man, wow. Please don't get me started. Don't get me
Hogan
started.
and Warrior video of them in a bear hug with no one saying anything.
Oh, yeah.
8 fucking minutes it felt like, if not 10.
It was.
Of just
That was
staring
long.
at a goddamn Warrior Hogan cutscene of why does that mode have so many down period cutscenes? What is wrong with them?
I will say this much about the differences between the bear hugs. The one Hogan and Warrior did, for some reason, they were just standing straight up hugging.
There was no hate or no like intensity in theirs. It was just they were kind of blown to shit.
Yeah, dude,
and just
Hogan
laying on each other.
Hogan's like rubbing his skull. Like, just hit him. He's like, man, I don't know.
He's brushing his hair.
Yeah, it's just like,
What
it's like,
yeah, dude.
At least on this one, you had Shamrock straddled up there crazy.
And that might have been Mark Henry's finish, or at least it felt like it, because he goes for it a million times here. And JR's yelling about Mark Henry pulling up Shamrock for a pin early on. He said, Mark Henry made a mistake right there. That is a rookie mistake. Anyway, Kane said he would breathe his last breath.
He had to shit on Mark Henry real quick. He said, yeah, Mark should have done that. Anyways, Kane is going to die.
He just had to throw that in there.
Yeah, so Shamrock gets down. He tries to do a sunset flip here. Mark Henry drops his ass on top of him crazy.
Dude, I thought Shamrock was going to move, but maybe like that idea of moving on that spot hasn't been invented yet because years of Yokozuna just annihilating dudes.
Oh, shit.
So he just takes it in full burn, or maybe Shamrock's about it.
Dude, I saw a Yokozuna one where it was a jobber, and I heard the story that the guy talked shit to Mr. Fuji backstage. So Yokozuna decided to squish this man's skull into the mat. It might still be on that mat.
I've seen just this one specifically. Dude, I've seen that. I don't know who that guy was.
I don't either.
But it is bonsai onto a man's head from Yokozuna.
It's
And
one of
it
the
is-
most disgusting things I've ever seen.
It is fucking horrific, man.
Yeah.
It's not as funny as when Rikishi accidentally did that to Doug Basham because Doug Basham didn't move in time.
No, this was like super intent. Like,
On purpose.
He jumps. Yeah, like it was like
He's
pretty.
never got height like this.
Yeah, this is some real crazy stuff here. One of the craziest bonsai drops I've ever seen. It may be the craziest
Not what Mark
ever.
Henry does. Mark Henry's way nicer here.
No, yeah, he's great here. And Shamrock's cool with it. So Shamrock tries to knock Henry down with some leg lariats. It doesn't work. Shamrock then turns to the Rana, and it does work.
With gear on.
Yeah, thankfully. And I like this. I like this a lot. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and it doesn't work, and then I'm going to change it up. I just think simple stuff like that is very cool sometimes.
It was and it got a pop.
And it did, because everyone wants to see a little payoff right there. I think that shit's cool as fuck. Vader... Also, all clothes on.
Sadly,
he comes out of nowhere and attacks Mark Henry on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, Vader no clips and just Vader splashes. I don't know what else you would call this. Jake something.
Yeah, Jake something's fucking move.
He just rushes him over. I don't know where he came from because the crowd wasn't really reacting until Vader is on screen. I said, "How the fuck did this man
He spawned
just
in.
appear out of thin air?" Yeah. Mark Henry gets up into the ring. Shamrock ducks a clothesline, hits Henry with the belly to belly, and gets the win.
The Mastodon.
Yeah, JR loved this fucking guy.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he should. Vader was fucking awesome.
Yeah, he
I don't know what
should.
happened in this run.
Vince did not like him. Is
Yeah.
what happened.
Well,
yeah.
what the fuck you hire him for? Fuck you.
So WCW couldn't have him. That's really probably all it was.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Shamrock advances to the next round of the King of the Ring, and Shamrock does what he is most over for doing, and that's going, which is
That's cool
it's
as
over
shit.
with me. It's over with me.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Chuck Liddell ended up mastering that. The
Oh my
form
God,
of yelling.
there's no better. There is no better.
Yeah.
He's running backwards, arms out, screaming into the air.
Slow
How the
mo
fuck-
twist.
Yeah, how the fuck does it
They're-
get any better than
They're
that?
cooking. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
some
no
real
way.
shit.
Kevin Kelly meets Shamrock at the top of the ramp and congratulates him, advancing to the King of the Ring. And Shamrock says,
Kevin
"I
Kelly
didn't
with a
come this
little facial hair.
little facial hair, little blue shirt with the buttons."
I like
and
this
the
though.
collar.
I like the coming up
It
to
looks
him
official.
after the match. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do too. It felt like, and they did it for. I'm pretty sure they did it for all the King of the Ring winners here. Oh no, a couple of them at least.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah.
Shamrock says, "I didn't come this far to quit now, and there's only one more heel to climb, and I'm going to be on top when it's all said and done." I like this.
Did Shamrock's tooth get fucked up, or is his tooth always like that?
I think his tooth might always be like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
so. But because I know what you're talking about. I
I
think,
saw it. And I was like, wow, did he get shit rocked here?
though I do feel like more times than not, Shamrock was leaving matches with like a busted lip or a busted nose or something like that.
Yeah.
So it could have happened in this match.
Well, Edge is chilling in the crowd with glasses on.
Yeah, he's fucking. It's his debut tonight, man. How is that possible? How is this on the same
Why are they
episode as
letting
the
the
Kane
debut
thing?
guy hang out in the crowd? Why don't you get him backstage? Maybe talk to him.
Dude, maybe warm up. Shadowbox by that. But yeah, Edge is debuting on this show, which is nuts. And his debut, well, it probably doesn't go how you would want a debut to go on live.
I don't know
you
what they were thinking.
No, I don't fucking think so either. Also, by the way, we will also go via satellite to the home of Paul Bearer to get his reaction to his son's announcement that he will set himself on fire here tonight. Or not here tonight. I guess he could do it here tonight if he loses to the Road Dogg.
I think that would be awesome.
I would do that if that was me personally.
Yeah, I'd probably just quit.
Fuck it.
NWO for life.
Holy shit. White and black Kane.
Wolf
Wow.
pack.
See, I like cookies and cream Kane instead.
We got none of that. We got no cookies
No,
and green cane.
no.
We got no green cane.
No, that's
Fucking,
true.
we're just now getting blue cane. Like,
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck
true.
is going on?
Yeah, man. How is this? I mean, like, you guys really dropped the fucking ball with this shit.
Wrestling is all about dreams and
Palette
aspirations.
swaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I meant palette swaps.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
yeah, sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
meant dreams and aspirations. I apologize.
meant-
You know
Palette
the action
swap.
figures are good as all of you did palette swap.
See, Tony, okay, Tony, you're right.
So we get a DX Super Soaker. God damn it! I'm from the South. I'm sorry. I can't say Super Soaker
I didn't know that was a
Soaker.
thing.
Did I say it
That's
right?
good.
DX
It sounded
Super
right.
Soaker.
Dude, I didn't say it until you said it sounded good.
Commercial. Sorry.
Super
yeah.
Soaker.
Trying to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
fucking anything with alliteration fucks me up beyond belief. DX Super Soaker.
No, that's good. Good job.
So yeah, man, these were the fucking shit back in the day, by the way.
Dude,
Not these
these were-
specifically. I don't really know what
No,
these
but Super
were.
Soakers in
but
general.
Super Soakers were awesome.
Yeah, dude. Fucking pumping it up to max capacity and then going up to the back of your friend's head and blasting his head in the smithereens was all I lived for.
Yeah, I mean, you really gotta let them know, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes we
you-
skip the Super Soaker. I just get the hose out.
Sometimes I just punch him in the back of the head.
We're fighting in the backyard, you know?
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta put the screen
Daddy-
up on the trampoline and start beating the shit out of each other, you know? Sometimes
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
just happening.
that is what
We
it
go
was.
out in
And
the
it
woods,
usually,
I
you know,
just
but,
start swinging. Like, there's no water.
unrelated to Super Soaker.
Sorry.
At all.
Just start thinking
No,
about my
it's-
childhood again, and it gets me riled up.
Super Soakers start a lot of fights around my way. So, you know.
Someone's got to get hit. I mean, like, every time we brought out the goddamn water balloon, someone's fighting. It's as simple as that.
People don't like to get
Yeah.
wet. People get pissed when they get wet. When
that's
there's water
true.
involved, it's like fuck.
That's true.
Even though it's like 100 degrees outside and you're running around, it's fucking don't want to get
My
wet.
fucking shoes.
It's my good shirt. It's like a white Nike t-shirt. It just says Nike. It's my good one. What the fuck?
Basic shirt.
Everyone had the same Nike
Got
shirt.
45 of them in one bag. Yeah. Yeah, so Billy Gunn just starts using other commercial one-liners here.
What was the "Don't Leave Home Without It" reference? I don't know if I know that one. I knew the Fresh Maker.
That's Folgers.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
lying.
fair.
I don't know.
American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
That is fucked up that you would do that to me. Now you're getting Super Soaker
Dude,
on your best
you want
shirt.
to go out in the woods?
Dude, I just remember. It's the American Express. Don't leave home without
I
okay.
see.
it. I forgot
See,
about it. I had to
maybe
look it
you're
up, but I
lying.
couldn't. remember it.
Nobody's using your fly-by-night credit card, buddy. Why don't you go ahead and shut the hell up?
Yeah, go to hell. But yeah, he said Super Soaker CPS 3000, which also I don't think was the right number. The Fresh Maker. And the director is pissed. He says, in all my years in this business, I've never seen anything like this. You're the rudest, most uncooperative people I've ever had the displeasure of working with.
Bring in NWO Kane.
Bring him in. For life.
CPS 3000.
CPS 3000, toss my salad, peel my potatoes. Cut the fucking cameras.
Got the fucking cameras.
That's what the director said? Wow, that's good.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kane. Thank you, Kane.
So DX start annihilating this dude with 3 freshly pumped Super Soaker. See, I fuck up
told
too,
you,
James.
man.
I'm not from
It's
the
some
South.
alliteration.
CPS 3000, bro.
Yeah, that's too much bullshit here. But yeah, they start annihilating this dude with the Super Soaker. And then a WWF stagehand comes in and starts talking about the Super Soaker. And Billy Gunn says, "Hey, Big Country, beat it." And then they spray him down too. He
was
should
a
have
good line,
fucking
though.
beat the shit out of
He
him.
took his shirt off and did the Chuck Liddell.
Meet me in the woods about it.
He put up the net on the trip.